Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
We begin with new information about a chase in Moorhead this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kyle Bosch. A man in his 20s is behind bars after leading police on a high-speed chase through neighborhoods and school zones. The chase ended after he drove off the road and crashed into a tree in Moorhead just off of Main Avenue. Here's video of that arrest. The chase all started in Dilworth this morning. Police say they tried to cancel it 3 times when the driver sped through school zones. Dilworth and Moorhead police, along with the Minnesota State Patrol and Clay County Sheriff's Department, chased the man for several miles before he finally crashed. The man wasn't hurt, but his car's pretty banged up, and he's now behind bars at the Clay County Jail. No word yet on the suspect's name or why he was fleeing police. Also new for you at noon, U.S. Senator Heidi Heitkamp just announced she will not run for governor of North Dakota. Heitkamp has been considered a potential candidate for the Democratic nomination for several months. Current Governor Jack Dalrymple announced last month he will not be seeking re-election next year. Heitkamp's U.S. Senate term expires in 2018. 3 people had to be flown to a Twin Cities hospital after an ATV crash in Cass County, Minnesota. It happened about 8:20 last night near a home in rural Boy River. 2 men and 1 woman were all hurt when the side-by-side ATV they were riding in rolled over. All 3 were treated on the scene, then airlifted to North Memorial Hospital for serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators say speed and alcohol were a factor in the crash. Moorhead police made what they call a significant drug bust this morning. Officers arrested Moises Santana for possession of 70 grams of meth. The drugs have a street value of about $14,000. Police say Santana is being held in the Clay County Jail pending formal charges from the Clay County Attorney's Office. We've got an update for you about a suspicious backpack that was found in the parking lot of a Grand Forks apartment complex. Police say they've been able to talk to the owner and say it was not meant as a threat. The backpack had a patch that said, "Danger, stay back." The owner said that was from his time in the military. Now, the owner's friend had thrown the backpack away at the apartment. The Grand Forks Bomb Squad was called out to check out the backpack last night after someone found it and called 911. Well, the West Fargo School Board last night unanimously agreed to send a $98 million bond referendum to a public vote November 17th. The school district says it's dealing with unprecedented enrollment increases and needs new schools and other improvements to keep up. Now, if approved, the bond issue will pay for 2 new elementary schools, a new hockey arena, a new swimming pool, a new transportation center, and renovations and additions to several current schools. Property owners would not see an increase in their taxes if it passes. The bond does need 60% approval to pass. Well, taking a live look on our tower cam right now, and kind of feels like fall out there, but that's not such a bad thing. For a check of our Wednesday weather, let's send it right over to meteorologist Lisa Green.
Especially when it feels like early fall, not that chilly stuff that we have coming our way eventually. Right now, holding that off, it's pretty nice out there. We do have some clouds that have moved in that have made it seem a little bit more gray and overcast today, especially in the Central Valley and up toward Devil's Lake. That's where we may also be getting some sprinkles right now. We've got a cold front that's slowly moving through, and with that, a few more clouds and again, a couple sprinkles associated with it today. On the northern end of the cold front, very cool. We're at 59 degrees in Langdon and Roseau, 55 in Devil's Lake. In contrast, in Wahpeton, 72. Same thing in Oaks on the southern end of the valley. Through the rest of the afternoon, expect those temperatures to rise into the low to mid 70s in the Southern Valley rather, and Northern Valley stuck in the 60s. And Kyle, when I return, we're going to talk about even cooler weather to round out our work week. So we'll be definitely feeling like fall.
It feels like football out there, which, you know, with the Bison home opener this weekend, I guess that's appropriate for tailgating.
That's for sure. And we've got a pretty good forecast for Saturday, too.
So some good news there. All right, Lisa, we'll see you in just a little bit. Well, you may see a few more visitors to North Dakota soon. The Medora Musical, Norsk Husfest, and United Tribes International Powwow will appear in this fall's issue of Destination Magazine. The events have been deemed as 3 of the top 100 entertainment destinations in North America. This is the first time North Dakota is featured in 3 different events. Well, Chipotle is looking to go on a hiring spree today if you're looking for a job. The restaurant chain is planning to hire up to 4,000 new employees as part of its National Career Day. That would increase Chipotle's workforce by nearly 7%. All new hires will be entry-level positions with an average pay of $10 an hour, plus a 401k savings plan. Police documents indicate that the victim of a Dallas, Texas murder was allegedly stalked by her new boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. According to a search warrant affidavit, the ex-girlfriend conspired with Crystal Cortez, a 23-year-old woman who is charged with capital murder in the death of dentist Kendra Hatcher. Cortez reportedly said that the ex-girlfriend offered to pay her to drive a man to Hatcher's parking garage to rob her. Police are still searching for the man who actually shot and killed Hatcher. Democratic presidential frontrunner Hillary Clinton is apologizing again for using a private email server while Secretary of State. In a post on her Facebook account, Clinton wrote that she should have used different emails for work and personal use. She said not doing so was a mistake and she takes full responsibility. Clinton also wrote that her use of a personal email account was allowed under State Department rules. Republicans and other critics have taken Clinton to task for her using her own email server to conduct State Department business. Well, we are following some breaking news out of Clay County. Area fire departments are responding to a report of a house explosion east of Barnesville, Minnesota. Clay County Sheriff Bill Berquist tells Valley News Live that the home is near the intersection of highways 34 and 32. A neighbor made an emergency call after hearing the explosion, then seeing smoke coming from the home. And we know that the Pelican Rapids Fire Department is on the scene. We also have our own team on the way, and of course, we'll update you as soon as more information becomes available. Also coming up on Valley News Live at noon, we'll get a dinner time rut. We want to get out of it. We do get into them every now and again. And the Mr. Food Test Kitchen has found that the answer to help you through it. We've got all the details coming up. Also coming up next, Lisa Green is back in. Looking ahead at our first kind of feels like fall forecast and even a peek to what it'll be like if you're tailgating for the Bison this weekend.
You're watching Valley News Live on TV, online, and on the go. Always on, wherever you are, whenever you need to know. Valley News Live.